understand it. That will make more sense. Fine. Open. I think I've sent multiple PDFs. I'm talking about the first one. The PDF's name says first year most expected questions from physics. That chapter. Okay. Now, if you see that has been covered, almost everything has been covered. Now, is the entire thing important? The answer is actually a no. Fine. I'll tell you what and all can be skipped. You will have to skip few things because end of the day, if you learn everything, it doesn't make any sense, and you should not learn everything there. Okay, be a little smart and try to skip whatever is not required. So I hope you guys are having the PDF in front of you. The first PDF I'm talking about. Just open your phones. Okay, fine. Do one thing. I'll stop sharing the screen because I'll just have to talk to you today. Nothing is required. Just look at your phones. Okay. I'll place my tab out. What?
Sir, you didn't say no to me, sir.
Hey, I'll send Ravi travel. There will be sharing from my house.
Get the numerical only. She scolded me.
What?
I didn't get the numerical only.
That is there in the notebook only, no?
Yes, sir.
That is there in the notebook only, no?
Sir, I did time of flight range and other one horizontal distance I found.
What else?
The other thing is that velocity root of Vx plus Vy something she did.
That is vectors.
Sir, I didn't understand.
That's fine. Why? This is class test, no? Or first test?
Class test.
Hey, Libra. Guys, look at the first PDF I sent you. It says first year the most expected questions, no? I'll tell you what and all can be skipped, what and all has to be learned. We'll only talk about your concept, basically whatever is there in your portions. Can you find units and measurements? There, go to the, 1 second. Go to the 17th question there. I hope you guys could find the 17th question, the first PDF. It is on the right side. From that, we solved that question, remember? So that 1 joule is equal to 10 to the power 7 erg. That kind of question will appear. Fine. Now, if you see the 16th question, 16 and 17, both of them are the same. But I would not ask 16. Fine. Because 16 is a question which is more general in nature. It has to make sense. 16th question, according to me, makes 0 sense. Fine. Is it possible to convert? 100% yes. What is the answer? Question number 17. Fine. So 17th one is important. Again, all these things have been marked in your books already. Not to worry. But I think ignore the 1 markers for now. Fine. Ignore the 1 markers for now. I'll see if there's a PDF available for what do you call it? The MCQ part of it. I'll see if there's a PDF available. Anyways. Now look at the 2 or the 3 marker. In that, I tell you right now what and all can be 2 marker, what and all can be 3 marker. In the 2 and the 3 marker type, look at the 5th question. 5th question is my favorite kind of question. Okay. If you observe that properly, it talks about mention the physical quantities of whose dimensions are. Okay. Those questions are very, very, very interesting as well as important. Now, how will you solve that? Simple. Convert the dimension in terms of units first. Once you convert the dimension in terms of units, then you will be able to find. Okay. For example, let's say you got the unit as meter per second. Now, the meter per second will have multiple answers. Multiple answers will include speed or velocity, all those things. So, if you ask me what should be written, anything is fine. You either write speed or velocity. But step number 1 is always constant. You're supposed to convert the dimensions in terms of units and then only try to figure it out. Don't try to figure it out initially. Okay, that's about it. Now check the 12th question. Check the correctness of the following equation using dimensional analysis. That's very important. And we've already solved many questions based on that. That's there. 14th question is important. 15th question is important. All these things have already been solved in your notebooks. Fine. Will there be any change in these kind of questions? The answer is a no. The only change that you'll have to expect is only based on MCQs. Fine. Apart from that, apart from the MCQ main, every other main, whatever I tell, only that will come. See, MCQs, I am not trying to tell I won't predict. I will predict. It is just that you're supposed to practice that. What happens here is, MCQs, it requires both the skills here, skill from my end and skill from your end. I'll have to predict the exact type of question and you're supposed to practice that. But here what's going to happen here is once we predict the numericals, we always should have solved the numericals. But the problem here is I can tell you in units and dimensions, what can I tell? Just like the 5 marker, I can tell you one question might come from correctness. Similarly, I tell you one MCQ will come from this main. In that main, there might be 5 sub questions. You should be able to practice all the 5. Okay, that's the only challenge with respect to MCQs. Apart from that, it's actually very, very, very simple. Go to the next. Okay, I think I made myself. Okay, one more thing I forgot is in the 2 and the 3 markers. If you guys can find the 11th and the 10th question, those questions are important. My favorite would still be 11th one. That is because I've seen few papers. Okay, it's been asked. See, if you still don't believe all these kind of questions, wait for the next 10 minutes. Once I finish off with this PDF, we'll go to the next PDF what I've sent you, and then we'll cross-check with that if actually all these things have been asked. Okay, so according to the 11th is also important. Should you write all these things? Not at all required. Just stay with me. Fine. I'm moving on to chapter number 2. Ignore the 1 markers right now. Go to the 2 markers. In the 2 markers, my favorite thing would be the 5th question. I'm talking from the chapter Motion in a Straight Line. Okay. In the 5th question says, give any 2 uses of velocity time graph. Guys, always remember, do not think like your classmates. Okay. The reason is because every person who's coming and trying to tell you something is that they've either learned by some random person or by their elder ones or or their friends. Try to understand when they wrote. No, I'm talking about their elder ones when they wrote. Forget about them. Okay, whatever I tell you, when I wrote my exam in first PUC and what you guys are writing in first PUC is entirely different. Fine. I cannot tell, okay, in my year, I had this, so on the same thing. But I can tell you, in my year, this was there. In your year, that concept has been cancelled. Therefore, instead of that, some random other concept might be asked. This clarity I can give you guys. Fine. So, when you're trying to talk to your friends regarding, 5 markers, 6 markers, each and every person is going to come and tell you, do not stick on to the question papers. Learn everything that has been done in class. Again, I'm sticking on to my words. I'm trying to tell you, numericals, I'll tell you how to solve in physics. But apart from numericals, all the 5 markers, 3 markers, 2 markers, and the MCQs, make sure you guys learn whatever I tell you more than enough. If the excess time you guys have, please invest that time in trying to upskill yourself, either by trying to solve CET or by trying to learn something with respect to your degree life. Okay? Don't try to keep learning whatever has been done in college and try to waste time because a lot of shit has been taught in college. Reason is because they're supposed to finish portions. Doesn't mean all those things will be coming in your exams. Portions are different. What will come for your exams are different. Okay, you might tell, sir, you're contradicting. I know I'm contradicting, but end of the day, that's the truth. Fine. You will learn the whole textbook. Do you think the whole textbook is gonna come? Obviously, no. Fine. Now let's go to chapter number 2, motion in a straight line. Straight line. Look at the 2 markers there. I don't know if this one is important. Look at the 3 markers. Okay. What is the significance they're asking? The significance is also important, guys. Try to understand that. Significance is also very, very, very important when it comes to the 3 marker questions. But the irony here is I would not ask that question for a 3 marker. I would try to restrict that for a 2 marker question. It is not a 3 marker, so you need not worry. Fine. So look at the other 3 marker which is given to you. Under 3 marker, first one. What is the velocity time graph? Show that the area is equal to displacement. That question won't be asked. That question won't be asked because it's useless. It's not been asked. Fine. Again, I'm talking, guys. I'm again referring to the first PDF what I sent you. In the first PDF, I'm talking about chapter number 2. Okay. With the PDF's name says first year most repeated question or something like that. Fine. Now in chapter number 2, motion in a straight line, look at the 5 markers. Didn't I tell you the same thing is gonna come? Okay. First one, second one, or third one. I still believe the first one is more important rather than 2 or 3. Okay, I don't know why, but I still believe that. And again, if you look at the first one, it just says derive the equation from VT graph. They are not using calculus method. Got to keep that in mind. Okay, they're not using calculus method at all. They're trying to use a method which is feasible to everybody, which is a graphical method. But that being told, again, 90% of the times, graphic only will come. There is still a 10% chance for the calculus method to appear. Okay, so you gotta keep that in mind. Numerical problems. Let's not talk. Let's not use this PDF because it doesn't make sense. Everything is given off like 80 numericals they've given. Are they mad or what? Scroll down. Can you find something called as motion in a plane? Ignore the one marker. Okay, there's two markers also. Fine. We'll talk about the one or two markers. I'll tell you what all is important. Sixth question is important. They won't ask you exactly like that. The question goes like this, no? Classify the following into scalars or vectors. I might give you two questions. Sorry, two things, either mass or volume or time. Okay, two things like that. I'll be like, tell me what is scalar, what is vector. Done. Fine. I won't try to use the I won't try to give like 10 of it. I just keep it crisp. I'll give you two or one, depending on how many are. That can be a proper MCQ. Which of the following is a scalar quantity? A, B, C, D. Tick the right one answer.
Sir, you're going to do motion in a plane now?
Now, what do you want in that? You tell me first.
No, in the sense, will you teach it? I mean,
We finished it actually. You know what?
Huh?
I'm supposed to do the numeric. I'm supposed to do the derivation ones actually. That's all.
See, sir, you finished.
Yeah, you tell no. We finished that motion. I mean that height, no, that height, range, and all those things.
Yeah, you didn't.
That
Addition of vectors and all, sir.
Addition of vectors.
Like those concepts.
Hey, wait. Did you do resolving of vectors?
I don't know.
Hey, the theta touches the base, cos theta, sin theta, it becomes no.
I think so.
I don't know what's wrong with you. Check your book. We've done f cos theta, f sin theta. All these things we've done. I remember it. That only is vectors.
So
what do you want?
The only thing you have done is time of flight, range, max height. That's all.
Before that, there'll be something called as resolving of vectors. It won't be in the same chapter. I would have done a different concept basically. Check that.
I have to check, so I'll check.
It's done. I'm 100% sure. That is what is there in motion in a plane?
I don't know.
That's all.
Sir, you just send the PDF, sir, enough.
You had a wait, I'll send you. What happened? I'll send wait, I couldn't find that. Okay, next. Look at the three marker in that. Fine. Second one is important. Okay, and third one is important. This is the only thing which we've not done. Okay, we've not derived the expression. Remember, I told you that day only. In the same PDF, what I'm talking about. In that, can you find three markers in the same chapter? 3 or 5 markers left side.
Yeah, 3, 5 markers.
Yeah. So can you find that second question and third question? Third question says derive the expression for max height. That one. Yeah. That is the only thing which I didn't do. I told you that day also in teaching. I told you that if it is done in college, let me know, I will do it. You guys told me, I'll do it. Okay, so that's the only thing which is left. In fact, second question and third question. So totally that will take around half an hour. Only that concept is left in projectile motion or motion in a plane. Everything else is done. Getting it? Yeah. So totally, so 2 questions in according to this thing. Guys, ignore the numericals because numericals, I'll send you the PDF now and from the notebook. Learn that more than enough.
So
do you guys?
Important now in this 3, 5 markers, second and third one.
2 and 3, yeah. I still haven't done that part. Guys, numerical problems, you got in the notebook. Whatever I did, more than enough. And how many more chapters you have in physics? Only these 3? Or anything else? Fazan? Only these 3?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. No laws of motion. Now, go to the second PDF which I sent you on the group. 1 second, wait.
They're not doing laws of motion.
I mean, it's there for you, laws of motion.
Yes, sir, is there.
Just now I asked you to know only 3 you have.
No, sir, 4.
Okay, laws of motion, guys. Okay, we'll have to do this then. Fine. I'll teach this and next class I think by this week we'll finish off this also. Guys, laws of motion. Ignore the 1 markers because it's all MCQs kind of things. In the 3 or the 5 markers, please mark these very important. 5, 6, 7. Okay. Questions based on friction will for sure appear, and those questions will look like either 5, 6, or 7. Nothing apart from that. So please sit and mug up. Okay, I'll send you the PDF for this also, one along with the motion in a plane, laws of motion also. I'll send you. It will be there. So maximum learn 3 points each. Should you write all three? The answer is a no, and the answer is also depends. Depends on the marks. So look at the marks. If it's a 3 marker, you will write it. If it's a 2 marker, ignore. Just write 2 and come off. That's how it works. That's how it should be learned. Okay. Just don't try to mug up the full thing. It makes zero sense to everybody. So what I would do here is try to learn 2 to 3 points based on the question, but that will for sure come. 5, 6 or 7, not all 3 will come, one of them will come. Okay. Next. 10th one, very important. 11th one, very important. Okay. You won't understand at this point of time because I still haven't done it, but still mark it. 10th one important, 11th one very important. And I would use this question, I would use this chapter to fill my 3 marker main. Okay, because hardly any 5 markers will come from this chapter. Whatever needs to be, whatever has to be taught will either be a 3 marker question or a 2 marker question. They'll fill the papers with this only, the 3 marker as well as the 2 marker. In fact, I would skip numericals from the chapter because I know it won't come. Okay, but end of the day, I will still solve it because the same numerical can be asked in terms of a 2 marker. A very small numerical they'll ask, maybe like your 10th standard one. What is the linear momentum? What is the angular momentum? Something like this. Fine. They might ask you a numerical, but only based on a 2 marker or 3 marker. Again, I would target this chapter to fill my 3 marker main. Okay, remember that. That's about it in the first PDF. Next one, go to the PDF. It says, don't open chemistry. I tell you at this point of time. Can you find one PDF? It says first PUC annual physics. I've sent you on PDF. The name says first PUC annual physics. Okay. So open that PDF. It's a 14-page PDF which starts from 2014. Please keep scrolling down. Go to the last page. Go to the last year, 2020. Okay. 21, 22 and all, I have it, but I think there's a different PDF. We'll check that anyways. Go to 2020. I hope you guys are. I hope you guys found the PDF. Should I repeat the PDF's name? It says first PUC physics. Open that. It starts from 2014 or something. Keep scrolling. Go to the last string. It says 2020. Fine. Now go to the last main there. This is not how your question paper will be. Because if you see 2020, they did not have any MCQs. I'm just trying to use these question papers to tell you how to figure out what questions are important. That's all. Okay. In 2020, go to the last main. Answer any 3 of the following questions. Okay. If you look, this is your final exam, guys. This is your final exam. The first question: a bullet from a gun. A bullet is fired from a gun. That numerical is based on projectile motion. How do we know that? Read the complete question. What does the end part say? It says, what is the horizontal range and the maximum height attained by the bullet? We have solved this. Use the same formula, get the answer. So in whatever you guys have in your portions, this kind of numerical can come. Okay, that end of the day, if you see the numerical based on motion in a plane, again, I'm asking only 2 things. Either find the horizontal range or max height. Completely formula based. How should you write the answer? Look at the question, extract the data, apply it in a specific answer, get the answer for them. Fine. Let's move on to part D. In part D, 4th main and 5th main is there. Do not look at the 5th main because that is not there in your syllabus. That is not there in your syllabus right now because you only have the first 4 chapters. Look at part D, the 4th question. Fine. Can you see 27 and 28? Both are there in your syllabus at this point of time because 27 says derive an expression, but this time it is by using graphical method. Again, as I told you, 90% of the time graphical only. No, I'm just trying to tell you, this question is what you predicted. The same question might come. Again, don't stick on the same question. This might come, or the last one, v square minus u square is equal to 2as. That question might come. Fine. Look at the 28th question. Just now I told you about laws of motion. F is equal to ma. See, they've asked that question itself. Now, if you ask me, sir, you told in 3 marker, they've asked your 5 marker. I'll tell you how. Read the first part of the question. They're telling, state the Newton's second law of motion and hence derive F is equal to ma. In the previous PDF, what we saw was only derive. So here also, 2 markers goes to F is equal, the definition of Newton's second law, not the derivation. The 3 marker goes to the derivation of it. Combining is going to be 5 marker. Because I think that's how it works. So, this is how just now I told you, any question from the chapter, they'll try to fill it in terms of 2 marker or 3 marker. But here they were not smart. It's just that they might have a lot of other alternatives for it. Therefore, they've combined the 2 marker and 1 3 marker and given it to you guys based on as a 5 marker. That's how it works. Fine. Now let's move to the next one. 29 is not there for you guys. Ignore that. Let's go to part C. Fine. Derive an expression for finding the resultant of 2 vectors. Ignore that. That's there, but end of the day, ignore it. Don't solve those kind of questions. It's boring. Look at the 20th question. Write 3 advantages of friction. Just now I told you the same question can be asked in part B also, but still I would try to ask a friction question for 3 marker. Either 3 advantages or 3 disadvantages or 3 ways to reduce friction. These 3 kind of questions might be asked. Fine. So in that, according to your syllabus, that 20th question is important, which we learned right now. Fine. Go to part B. In part B, mention any 2 fundamental forces in nature. This you should know. Gravitational force, that force, this force, all you should write. Okay, common sense this is. Look at the 12th question. Just now we spoke about it in the previous PDF. Write the uses of, guys, I am not trying to manipulate, okay? If you can look at the heading of it, it says first PUC annual exam paper. Okay. So this is your final exam. This is the real deal. Getting it? I'm just trying to tell predictability. Don't read the whole thing what I'm trying to tell you. Fine. So 12th question talks about write the use of dimensional analysis. See, they've only given the word uses. Common sense. Look at the number of marks. 2 marks. So I'm expecting 2 uses. Just don't write 1 and tell ma'am, you asked for uses, I just gave 1, just give me 1 mark. Give me 2 marks. Doesn't work that way. In fact, the 13th one is also was there in your syllabus. Difference between speed and velocity based on your 9th standard. 14th one, what are vectors? Give an example. Obviously, you guys know vectors are the quantity which depends on both magnitude as well as direction. Example, velocity vector. Done. See, 2 marker. That's exact. And please answer to the point. If you're still not believing, go to the previous paper, 2019. Scroll up little. Okay, scroll up. The previous paper. Look at the last question. The last main. I'm talking about the numerical main. In this case, okay, I think they had a difference in syllabus there. Okay, they're asking what the tension in the sense that won't be asked because that is not there in the syllabus. So go to the previous main, the part D main. Again, look at the 27th question. Whatever was asked in what the 2020 paper, the same thing is being asked again by graphical method itself here. Getting it? So 27 is important. You obviously know how important at this point of time that is. Got that? And 28, 29 not there in the syllabus at this point of time. We'll keep moving to part C. In part C, now the one which we did not do yet. The 19th question. Derive an expression for horizontal range. Okay. So that is what we have not yet done. But end of the day, that's important. We'll have to do that. We'll do it in next class. 20th one. Again, look at that. It says, what are the 3 laws of friction? Got that? Just now I told you. Guys, we'll follow the pattern there. Friction question is for sure a 3 marker. But I'm still telling 2 or 3, they keep changing it. Okay. But majority of the times it's been answered the 3 marker. So learn that. Fine. So according to your syllabus, those 2 questions are important, which we spoke about already. Go to part B, the 11th question. Name any 2 fundamental forces in nature. Mug up this answer. It's coming almost every year. Fine. Again, distinguish between speed and velocity. Important. Again, 14th one. State and explain Newton's first law of motion. See, definition has been asked here. Did I tell you they'll fill the 2 and the 3 marker with that chapter? They filled the 2 marker there. See, getting it as to it works. 15th one is not there in our syllabus. Fine. Let's go to 2018. 2018. Ignore the numericals because it keeps changing the numericals. Part D. Look at the first question. Again, V is equal to UT plus half a T square. Fine. Go to that's all in the syllabus. Go to part C. Derive an expression for max height. Fine. The same thing has been asked. You're supposed to do that. Banking is not there for you guys there. Concept. Fine. Go to the part. In the sense, that's the. I still haven't done it now, basically.
Yeah.
That's what I'm doing.
So, but we
Don't worry, banking won't come.
Sir, today I got punished because of that thing, sir.
Just because you got punished is important, huh?
So this,
Tell. Part B, but you didn't understand, banking of the road. Okay, regular. Fine. Part Part B, guys, look at the part B. Again, fundamental forces in nature, important. See, look at the 12th question. This is what I was going to tell you. Okay. Write the dimensional formula for force and pressure. These are my exact kind of questions which I would ask. Fine. Proper question, beautiful questions. Okay. So I mean, don't learn before 2018 because there was a complete different textbook being used there. Okay. So stick on to start from 2018 when you're trying to learn the previous year papers. And the third PDF I've sent you, check the. I mean, it says Adobe Scan Jan 19. That's the PDF's name. That has that 2022 paper. That's why. Please find that PDF. Others and all, I've named it. This PDF has not been named. It's a 23-page PDF. It has a 2022 paper. I hope you guys found that. It's all mixed here and there in the sense the camera angles are weird. That PDF I'm talking about.
So isn't 2022 the COVID batch?
No, COVID batch is from 2020. It went on for
1 year.
no. Oh, the one which they didn't write exam.
Yeah.
2021, I think they didn't write. I'm not sure, but I mean, obviously, because 2020 is there, 2021 is missing. 22 is here, means 21 they were correct. 21 they missed. Guys, look at the second, the PDF again, 2022 paper. I only can't see anything. What crazy. Wait. I think the second part is missing or part C. No, okay, it's printed a little later. 1 minute, guys, let me figure out.
Won't you get
Yeah.
these question papers online?
What do you mean on here? Won't you get it?
Huh?
What else? Won't you get it?
Yeah.
You won't.
Get it right.
You can't.
You can't.
No.
Why?
This they won't display because you're board. You're from different board, the north board and south board.
Oh.
So which website will that? Because I mean, by the end of the day, everybody comes under the PUC board. So what will they display as?
They won't give both of them award.
No, they won't give. We're supposed to. I mean, it's available in your library. It's just that people don't go buy it. I don't know what for. I think it's $50. They have a set already printed. Okay.
You get every subject.
Yeah. Is there some hey, guys, go to your library, ask for your previous year papers, and make a note of it. Christ College people, I think last year itself, one of them had gone and told there will be few people coming for the previous year papers. Please make sure, please have bundles of it. They already printed it and kept it. I think they were selling for $50 or something. Worth it. It's a pretty big bundle. It is completely worth it. Okay, so just go buy it. It's in a library. It'll always be in your libraries. So just try to and don't try to share papers. I'm talking about, let's say, one is from North Board, one is from South Board. I realize both are from PUC board itself, but end of the day, I would just because stop being lazy and asking your friends to send the PDFs. Please go and get it yourself because your friend might belong to the other board and you will never know till the end. See, in fact, I don't know if your other classmates are aware that they belong to 2 different boards in your PUC. I'm not even sure because a lot of people will not know that. And a lot of people will never know as to which board their college belongs to and shit all that. Okay, so just don't rely on your friend. Go to your own library and get it off. Talking about that 2022 paper. We'll start with part B itself. Centripetal force is there. Again, 2 types of errors is there. If you see, 2020 and before forces were being asked. 2022 error is being asked. They're trying to change that question, which means I learned the forces as well as the errors. Okay. Next is what is meant by okay, fine. Look at the 18th one. 18th one. Write an expression for time of flight. That's what we still didn't do, but that's important. That's been asked us on time to tell you that. Fine. Next is static friction and all is fine. Look at the 26th question in the same paper. 26, the 3 marker. I think it's a 3 marker. Yeah. Check the correctness of k is equal to half mv square. Fine. You guys know how to find the correctness. Scroll to the next page. Zoom in little. If you actually are able to find that, it says deduce an equation for v is equal to u plus at for a velocity time graph. I think this is super smart. They've asked that v is equal to u plus at as a 3 marker. Super worth it, and it's very simple. Okay, the last one, it says derive an expression for a maximum height of a projectile. So whatever we expected, that v is equal to u plus at had come using the graphical method, and correctness had come, and derivation also had come. Look at the next one. Go to the next main because all the other things are not there. Part D. If you look at this pattern right now, part D says out of 4, answer any 2. Okay. Look at only fourth main. Fifth main is not there for you guys at this point of time. Fourth main, it says derive an expression for that resultant of coplanar vectors. Ignore this. Not at all required. You can take a choice there anyways. But 37 question C. Again same. State the Newton's second law of motion and hence obtain the relation F is equal to ma. That question, I guess they'll print it on your paper, guys. I think they'll have a question on a paper. Fine. So get used to it. Now let's start with the numericals. Look at the numericals. I think nothing, not important. Leave all those things are different in syllabus. Fine. The asking speed and all can be ignored. Go to the right side. Come to the right side. 2019. 2019. Wait, we started 19 anyways. 2023. I don't have. Just check with your board people. They'll send. Okay. And please go to the next PDF. It says first PUC annual math. Okay, it starts from 2014. We go to the last page, 2020. I guess the last pages. Yeah, 2020. Again, your syllabus will stick on to. Look at part B. I hope you guys found the PDF of math. I am in 2020 paper, part B. Okay, part B. Look at the 11th one and the 12th one. We solved that the other day also. Very simple, very easy also. That only will be asked. Fine. 15th one, you see. Prove that sine 2x is equal to 2 tan x divided by 1 plus tan x square. Look at your notebook. That is also there. Fine. And nothing else will be there. Go to part C. Part C, 25th question. Very important. I solved it while teaching sets. Very important question. 26 also is important. I mean, but 27 is not there for you guys. Polar form. It's been cancelled. They keep cancelling shit like that. Okay. So 25 is important, 26 is important. I'm not going to tell you learn the concept. I'm just going to tell you make sure that you guys don't skip it. There's a difference. Okay. These kind of questions, even after knowing it's going to for sure come, people still skip it. And go to part D. Right now, I'll tell you. Part D. The first question, can you define a modulus function? That is very, very, very important. Okay. That only will come. Nothing else will come. And look at the 41st question. The 41st question, the other day when I sent you the recording, it was there that also. Important. Fine. Now this will make more sense once I start off with the once we do the complete papers, in the sense all the chapters. Till then you will, because it's half and half here and there. No, like you guys only have 4 chapters for your exam, 5 chapters for your exam. It becomes kind of a problem there. But I don't say not to worry. Just use the question papers to see what and all not to be. What and all should not be skipped. Okay. I think there's a PDF I'm trying to find which has the MCQs. Give me 1 second, okay? I'll look for the PDF and send you. I think it's perfect time to start studying. Start studying basically, okay? For your test. And one more thing, mark my words, everybody will score really well in their first test because that hype is there of college, no? So they'll. Guys, I have one previous year question paper, chapter wise. That'll be useful. In chemistry, this is. Obviously, everybody loves chemistry now, so I'll send you it. Check your WhatsApp. This is the chapter wise important questions, just like physics, no? For chemistry, also I've sent. There's one MCQ PDF where I'm trying to find that MCQ PDF. It's nice, it might help you. Guys, I think I also found 2023 paper. I'll share that also on WhatsApp. Check that. Yeah, 2023 is being sent. So now to find where the MCQs is. Wait. You want one most important numerical PDF? Take and send. Enjoy that. After sending all these things, you don't learn is there for you then. Hmm.
So what is this first PU PCMB 23?
Useless fellow. 2023 paper that is.
Oh, all PCMB is there.
The heading says it's. Yes. Telling see. Guys, for physics, I found MCQs. I think. You know.
Huh?
What happened?
This most important numericals pattern is there, no?
Hmm.
If you learn that for numericals, it's more than enough.
Pattern means?
Sir, that's your PDF name, sir.
Oh, okay, fine. What the fuck? Okay. Yeah, more than enough. This for board exam also.
It's only like 3 pages, sir.
You sit and solve, okay, you realize. Obviously, with numericals, gonna.
Oh, it's only the questions.
Yeah, I think something is fundamentally wrong with you. To be honest, I'm telling you, no, not
What
kidding.
do you mean, sir? Tell.
I mean, whatever I told, I meant that.
Sir, ask Alexa.
Hey, Fazan, you asked for what chapter? You tell again.
Sir, motion in a plane notes.
Yeah. इसमें नहीं है.
Sir, tell sir, really, you only did the 3 formulas in motion in a plane. I'm not kidding.
Only that is there, except and whatever I told you today, 400 is there. Only so much is there. What do you mean, da?
Dheeraj, just go to the notes, man.
I am-
Which sir will send now.
Whatever the notes, it's numerical is there. Those four what do you call it? Derivation is there. Those four derivations I still haven't done. ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಇರೋದು ಇನ್ನೇನು ಇಲ್ವೋ ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ.
So
they take a long time to teach in college. I know.
yeah, that's exactly.
Why are you expecting me to take so much time to teach?
Sir, she's doing too much, sir. The things she draws on board is nothing I can understand.
Yeah, you wait. Wait to the derivation part. Hey, tomorrow we'll do that. Okay, I'll see what you want to understand.
Sir,
Tomorrow we'll do
now
that.
she's doing laws of motion.
No, so what?
Just telling you.
I'll finish off tomorrow. Hey, Faizan, I'm not able to find that PDF only. Wait, I'll check in another folder.
Sir, you know, your notes is also like 40-50 pages, sir.
Did I ask you to read full?
You didn't, but
Then?
still, sir, you know, looking at that.
No,
But
40,
it's
45. See,
No.
Faizan, if I send the 45
Just
pages.
go through the notes. It's really helpful.
No, I'm telling, see, if you send that also has a problem. If I do fast also has a problem.
Sir,
See,
I'm
that's
just telling you.
You're
Sir,
doing
I
that.
just
Sir.
went through the graphical methods now in my head properly. If you give it now also, I'll do in your notes.
Sir, that and all I studied.
Now, then what else you want?
The theory part.
ನೀನ್ ಯಾಕೆ ಓದ್ತೀಯವಲ್ಲ ನಾನು ಏನ್ ಹೇಳಿದ ಅದು ಮಾತ್ರ ಓದ.
I
Hey,
didn't
Faizan, I
start
found
studying, sir.
Oh, 1 day before you also study means you'll get our marks. Why you are acting like this?
So physics
That
and
does.
chemistry are together.
Then, shut up.
So you'll keep a class before test, no?
Yeah. Why you're writing some IAS exam or what?
Sir, this first test I have to score well, so I'm being targeted.
In college.
Yeah.
Faizan, what else you asked? You asked for laws of motion now.
Yes, sir.
Laws of motion also you have, no?
Yes, sir. First 4 chapters.
I found that motion in a plain PDF. I sent it to you. 1 minute, I'll find this laws of motion. Yeah, found it. You guys check WhatsApp. I'll send within like 2 minutes both the chapters. Just because I'm sending PDF doesn't mean you just keep the PDF and be happy. You'll learn. You'll have to learn.
Sure, sir.
What is this? One minute, guys. अरे 1 minute, guys. It is telling the app which I have is not. Okay, do one thing. I think I'll have to download a different form of it. It's there in a different format. I'll do it. But check the PDFs. Okay, do one thing. I'll tell you what I want to do. Today, start off with physics if you guys have still haven't started off. Okay. Finish off maybe the first two, those two chapters. Do one thing, okay? Finish up this motion in a plane how much ever possible. Because have an idea of it. If you have zero idea, do some other chapter. Maybe do whatever I finished till now. Motion in a plane tomorrow, I'll finish it off. Fine. And maybe that day only you can, maybe tomorrow only even you'll be able to read the chapter. If you're not at all comfortable with physics, start off with math. But make sure you're gonna start off from today itself. Use the PDFs and those two chapters I'll send it to you in a while. Okay, it's just that it's just have to convert it into a different form. It'll take like 10 minutes. I'll do that and send it to you. But in the all these PDFs, okay, just make sure you guys upload it to your drive and keep it safe until the end of this year. Right? Because I just can't keep sending it again and again. It's huge task. Make sure you're gonna star all these PDFs and keep it off. Very important these are. Nothing apart from these will be asked. That's my promise. Right? Now, the papers what I've sent you, a small twist here, okay, don't get scared, belongs to one of the boards. And I've forgotten which board it is. It is either North Board or South Board. So what I would advise you guys to do is go to your college tomorrow itself, and ask for the previous paper. Because just because you asked, they won't give you tomorrow itself. They'll take some time of 3 or 4 days. Fine? I'm reminding you guys right now. If you guys don't go tomorrow, you will start again. If you guys miss tomorrow, then the coming week is August. August first week is an exam. By the time you get the paper, you come and prepare, there'll be a lot of less time there. Okay? So tomorrow you just go, just tell them if it is available, just bring it off. If it is not, please tell them that within 1 day you will require it. Okay? Until then, manage with the PDFs. Because this does not belong to both the board. It is either mixed or it is one of the board. Okay? If you are belong to the same board, well, you guys are lucky enough. If not, you'll have to stick on to something else. Fine? This is what I'm trying to tell you. Now, motion of plane we'll do tomorrow. And in fact, I think I'll do off the important derivation of laws of motion also tomorrow. Correct. I'll finish off all the important derivations, not the numericals, the derivations of both motion in a plane as well as laws of motion tomorrow's class itself. So make sure you guys attend tomorrow's class as soon as possible, like 6:30, if I send the link, attend it. We'll finish off both the numericals tomorrow, the derivations tomorrow, and then we'll see as to what can be done in either physics or, math. In chemistry, I've sent you that notes now already, the organic chemistry notes. In that, don't learn the complete thing. The only, I think, the first 24 or 25 pages is there. You'll see that because you guys know the syllabus. It is still a hyperconjugation effect, no? Till there you learn more than enough. Okay? It's explained properly. In fact, the route which I note while teaching also I've sent you. Whichever you guys are feasible with, learn that. Okay? It's completely fine. Nothing else apart from that can be asked. After telling all these things also, not everybody will be able to finish it. That is because of lack of time. So make sure you guys time yourself properly. You will be able to finish the complete thing only if you're starting today. I'm telling you right now. Because you are not used to, and again, you're not only learning PCM. That's the main factor. Okay, if you're only learning PCM, you'll start today and you'll be able to finish it off easily. But you're learning 3 more subjects which are actually kind of hard. I mean, believe me, even English is hard in PUC because you still do not know as to how to write answers in English in your PUC way. They expect you guys to write some answers, which is how long? How much? I mean, how long should the answers be? The 4 and the 6 marker. They've told some patterns.
So half half a
3/4.
page for 4 markers and 3/4 page for a 4 marker and 2 pages for a 6 marker.
2 pages, sir.
Like one side.
I mean, 2 pages is too much, no?
It's way too much.
Oh, crazy. What chapters do you guys have? Well, I forgot the names.
I don't know.
Hey,
Some monkey on it.
monkey, yeah.
No.
What are monkey and all you're telling? What are Faizan? What is telling, da?
No idea, sir.
What chapters you have for English?
Some
Monkey.
monkey on a tree I was about to tell, but
Pass, Diraj, that is your fantasy. Okay? You chill little.
so wait, now you told the papers, what if it's from a different board? Like, what if it's from North board? What am I supposed to do?
That's what I told you the solution also. Go tomorrow and get 10 count.
Okay,
Sir,
what
is it
if it's
organic
from
chemistry,
North
right?
board?
What? Same right, Bidraj.
Chemistry notes?
I said no. I didn't say.
No, sir, I didn't send.
Okay, fine. I sent it out that also.
Tell sir.
What? I mean, hey, it'll be the same question, star.
How it's different boards for a reason. How will same questions come?
I'll tell you how. It's just that 2018 paper of South Board and 2019 of North Board might match. Getting it? The same important questions have been shuffled. That's all. Getting it?
Okay, but it was almost the same. When
90% is still be the same. That's all.
half UT square came in 19 and 18.
Yeah. So that's for that it'll be there also. Getting it?
Yeah.
It will be there in your board also. It's the same thing. Just what I don't have the other concept. I mean, I don't know which board it belongs to. Some there are few things which have mixed also here. Okay.
So you
So
seriously forgot, or you want us to go get the paper? That's why you're telling.
forgot meaning I don't have. I didn't forget. I don't have.
Forgot in the sense you told you forgot from which board this is. No.
I seriously forgot. But because check the paper. Has it been specified north or board south there?
No.
No, it's very difficult to because almost all the questions are matching. No, like it will be the same.
Oh, okay.
So you will not know. That's the basically it's one can't help also. Laws of motion and that's it, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Give me like 10 minutes. I'll send the 3 PDFs also. I just have to. I'm downloading it. It's happening. I'll send it on your WhatsApp. Just check that. And tomorrow 6:30 we'll finish off derivations based on both the chapters. Okay. But please don't forget to get the PDF from your college. See you.